What's poppin', Rob Television? Welcome back to another reaction with your boy. As you can see by the title, man, yes, I'm back with another Larry Legend reaction video. Now, this video is on the shorter side. This video was recommended once again by Miss Cindy Knudsen. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right. If I'm not, I'm so sorry. But this is another recommendation from her, so clap it up for her. Like I said, she put me on a whole new plethora of Larry Bird content. So I'm gonna slowly, just gradually keep easing it out there for you guys. But this is Larry Bird's 1986 finals feature. Like I said, it's on the shorter side, so I ain't gonna talk too much. We just gonna get straight into the video. But before we get into the video, man, make sure you do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you subscribe. Click the post notification bell to notify all things Rob Television. Roll 2K no cap. I'm keep saying until we hit 2K no cap. Let's get into the video. All right, you guys, do me a big favor, man. Before you get into this video, if you haven't already, man, follow me on all my social medias, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. All the links will be down in the description. And if you wasn't notified on this from my previous videos, I also have a PayPal just in case you guys want to donate. Whatever the amount is, it don't matter. It could be 50 cents. You know what I mean? If you want to donate that, make sure you show me some love on that. PayPal link will be in the description as well. All my links for everything is in the description, man. Make sure y'all show that some love. Let's get into this video.
Pat O'Brien. Pat? All right, Brent, thank you. And you know as well as I do that if you watch Larry Bird long enough, you start saying to yourself, how does he do those things? Well, we finally wanted to know just that. So we sat Larry down and some of the other greats of the game to talk about the elements of style, because superstars definitely have a different way of playing basketball. Michael Jordan is as stylish as they come.
For Bird, like I always say, his was very unorthodox because it wasn't the typical prototype, the way you post to play, the way you post to shoot. Like, you know, like whenever you step into a court or whatever, same thing can be with boxing, whatever field it is you step into, it's always a set way that things have been done from the beginning of the time. So whenever you come in and introduce something new to the game, it kind of just be like, we don't like that. Stick with what we know, because it's never seen it before. And that's like with Bird, like a lot of them off balance shots, it's just crazy style of play, man. But it was beautiful, man.
Tom, Irvin Johnson's style is sometimes pure magic, and Charles Barkley's is flash and brute force. They will write their styles into basketball history. If you were writing a book about basketball, the people you just saw would merit a chapter or two. But ask any basketball expert, and they'll tell you that if you're rewriting the story of basketball, the author, Larry Bird. Chapter 1.
I just shoot any type of shot. I'm not afraid to take an off-balance shot or a three-point shot. I just get in one of them grooves, and I don't know what makes it go in. Sometimes it releases out of my hand before I even think about it. I think it's just the fact that I've shot some of these shots 1,000,000 times.
He squares up. Very seldom does he take a bad shot. I think his background in Indiana has been tremendous help to him, because I think players who come from that part of the country, especially Indiana, get the great fundamentals.
Chapter 2 is passing. While all of Larry's passes may not be fundamental, in this chapter he always seems to get the ball there.
I realize
get it there, that's all that matters.
The ball off the court a lot quicker if you pass it opposed to dribbling it up. Some of the passes I make, I try that really might have a very slim chance of making it, but you got to try it, because if you get double teamed, there's an opportunity that somebody's going to be open somewhere.
He has such supreme confidence in his passing ability. He knows if he draws two people, he's probably going to produce something better in the form of a layup.
And that's crazy to think, and that's probably why he was so successful with a lot of those no-look passes, because it's just like, all right, if he's in this position, I'm going to go into detail, now I'm going to really analyze it. I'm really going to be an analyst. So if he's in this position right here, whether it's the post, and he got a guy on him right here, and if he's in the post, he backing this guy down, and he see this guy is drawing in to come help, it obviously, which is risky because you can look stupid at the same time, obviously that the guy on this side is probably helpless, so it's just a backward no-look dish, and it's a score. Like, it does make sense. Like, if he's being double teamed, somebody somewhere is open, and the thing is finding him, and he does a very good job of fun. Like I said, it's not always the idealistic pass, but he gets it off.
Bird does it instinctively. It doesn't take any effort. He doesn't have to turn his head. He looks at the entire floor and he sees movement and color.
Now in this chapter, the other team has the ball, but when Larry's on the court, not for long.
It's all anticipation. You watch the other team.
And in my opinion too, I feel like Larry was a pretty underrated defender. Because I feel like when most people think of Larry Bird, they mainly think of shooting, truth be told, honestly. They be like, if I bring up Larry Bird, they be like, oh, man, he just was a shooter. They undermine everything else. They just, you know, highlight shooting when he had so many, you know, major parts of his game. And defense was, in my opinion. Because, I mean, look at the play against Pistons, one of my favorite passes. That started from what? You know, defense.
The plays that they call, you watch the plays that the coach calls from the bench, and you anticipate where the ball's going, and you anticipate what your man's supposed to do, and you just go from there. It's a lot of luck.
Tony holds the ball, and Bird steals the ball from Tony. And that's it. It's all over.
He isn't blessed with a great deal of jumping ability, but he's blessed with knowing where to put his body. He puts his body in the right part of the floor to defend. He has great anticipation.
And the final chapter, In the Clutch, we find out just why Larry Bird is rewriting the book of basketball and soaring over all challengers. With a dedication unmatched in sports, we now know why.
Now, this is my theory too. Me and one of my guys at work was talking today, and we were just talking about clutch. And it's crazy that this even popped. I'm glad I even reacted to this. And just in short terms, we were just saying why guys like Bird, Mike, Kobe, like the greats that you got many greats, but not all greats was comfortable in the clutch. And what it is with Bird, like what Bird said, even early in the video with the off-balance shots, like he didn't mind taking those shots. He was like, it's like, and you might miss it, but he was like, I mean, but you just got to take it. And that's what it is with that. A lot of people, why they aren't so good in the clutch is because they looking at the negative aspect of missing the clutch shot. So if you miss a clutch shot and it costs you the game, now you looking like, God, man. And a lot of people don't want that weight on their shoulders. See, the thing about Bird and Mike, they didn't care. Game on the line, give me the ball. Either I'm going to make it or I'm going to miss it. But guess what? I'm going to come back out the next day and I'm going to be playing. And if it's a, playoff game and it's a win or go home situation, hey, we either going to win or we going to go home. But guess what? We'll be right back next year.
Now know why they say, get the ball to Larry.
Sometimes it gets in the fourth quarter and 3 or 4 minutes ago, and everybody will come and say, okay, Larry, it's time to take over. You know, that's the greatest feeling in the world. Here you're playing with some of the best players in the game, and here they come to you and say, okay, it's time to take over the game. And that's a heck of a feeling.
Larry Bird has not only rewritten the book.
Dude, man, Bird, man, he's the legend, man. The legend is goated. The legend is really goated. Once again, shout out to Cindy Knudsen and I'm so sorry, man. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. But shout out to her for the recommendations. Like I said, she put me on a whole new line of content from some new videos that I can be steaming out to you guys. So I'm looking at probably 6 more, not today, but 6 more Bird videos coming. So stay tuned for that. But this is it for this video, man. If you did enjoy this video, do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Click that post notification bell to be notified on all things Rob Television. I'll see y'all in this video. I'm out this thing. Gang.